What do you want them to do?
I asked them to limit their cameras to just what you guys are doing. No, it was not. It was not prior to this. So I asked, very simply, keep the camera pointed at you guys, get rid of that sign, and stop walking people down so that we can get this permit process going. If you do not, listen to me, if you do not, I'm going to ask you to leave the property.
Which property?
The property line is Post Road.
So we're not allowed to hold that. See that thing right there? I'm not sure. You want to put someone hold on that? That's called the Constitution.
Understood, loud and clear. Understood. Understood. Don't do what I ask you to do. Then I'm gonna ask you to leave the property. That's all I'm asking. A little compliance, a little understanding.
We're trying to be cooperative.
No, you're not.
You're limited not right to free speech.
No, I'm not. I'm asking.
You're not? Okay,
Dan,
let's clarify the speech. Let's
Stop.
clarify the first.
I'm asking you for 5 minutes in the spirit of cooperation here, and you're refusing from the get-go.
You're gonna want to stay. I just need your date of birth, and I'll clear you to stay. And you can do what you need to do.
Terry Washington's Dan.
Well, I mean, I gave you my name, you know, that I'm not comfortable with the bus. I mean, that's vital information.
Okay.
You're well aware I'm over 18 years old, so.
Well, that's not what the purpose is. Okay, since
I know what the purpose is, but
the purpose of this is I've offered you the opportunity to complete the permit. You have not complied with what I've asked you to do. So I'm going to ask you right now. I'm going to give you, tell you, it all has to cease. Okay. If it does not cease, then I'm going to give you a trespass warning. Statement you have no excuse me. You have no legal business here. Yes. You have no legal business. You actually violating our permit process.
so it's our First Amendment being violated. So does the Constitution cover it all? Does the Constitution cover it all?
We're being threatened with I'll take it. You put your hand up.
No, I put your hand up.
Keep going.
Hey, see, I'm doing it again. You're doing it again on film, man. Do not touch me. We're being. I have been. You really want to get involved?
I'm just here to defend and honor those that defend and honor the Constitution.
I don't get all the mob squad. Well, believe me, this will be all over the radio. Okay, I got power of the press. I got 2 radio shows on 2 different stations, and not just cooperation will be on the radio. I guarantee that. And we got there the mob squad right there.
I'm just curious, where can we find information?
Hey, sir, opt out of the TSA body scanners. Stop.
Okay.
Stop? Oh, look at this. Look, I'm not allowed to tell the truth. Hey, ma'am, opt out of the TSA body scanners.
You're flying.
They're intrusive.
Naked body. Don't go through that scanning.
Hey, sir, opt out of the TSA body scanners. Ma'am, opt out of the TSA body scanners.
I know you are.
You have a car in this lot or no?
Nope.
We're great.
Drive or walk?
Hey, sir, opt out of the TSA body scanners.
You're flying. The dog can't see naked body.
Yeah. This lot is picking someone up. Keep going. No, you don't have to. No, keep going. He's coming. Let's go. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, you have no right to touch that camera at all.
Which is kind of what we were talking about in there. We don't want people to
No, the Constitution don't count.
Against their will.
The Constitution
Dan.
don't count.
I mean, me and Steve are talking. Just you know, keep the cameras on.
All right, we'll stand right out in front with the sign. Let somebody say something there.
Yeah. Oh, gross. Yeah.
gonna get hit by a car.
Turn the camera.
Hey, we can get off.
He's in the road. He's going to get injured. Get out of the
Oh, you don't
road.
need to put your hands on him. That's direct assault.
Turn the camera away from him.
No, don't turn it away.
This is Billie Jean King
You get on close road, you point the camera whatever you
being
want.
assaulted by TSA over here.
It's not TSA. You can't walk.
Same difference.
There you go. You're all set.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks for violating our First Amendment.
Have a happy holiday.
Hey, read the Constitution once in a while. I'm done the body cameras. They know the TSA.
Meanwhile, airport safety is causing plenty of issues for local travelers, deciding whether to go through a scanner or get the invasive pat-down. ABC 6's Shannon O'Brien has been at TF Green Airport all morning. She joins us now live with more. Hi, Shannon.
Hi, Doreen. Well, I have some good news. Really, this big issue was a non-issue today here at TF Green. Not many people bothered by the scanners, not many people asking for pat-downs, and some people got here early to find there were no lines. The lines at the baggage place to check your bags is actually longer than security, so National Opt-Out Day might have been a bust. The nation's airports braced for protesters on what is now known as National Opt-Out Day, when travelers were urged to opt out of the 20-second body scan and elect to have a 2-minute pat-down in hopes of slowing down travel and sending a message to the TSA. This was the protest at TF Green, an army of 4 led by Dan Badandi, who calls himself a truth warrior. Has this National Opt-Out Day kind of been a bust?
No, not really, because if we could reach out to one person out there, we've done our job.
One person is exactly what we found. One person out of all the travelers on the busiest travel day of the year who said,
I'm gonna do the body pat down.
Why?
Because I don't know about all those infrared lights and stuff with the scan, and I saw a lot of stuff in the news about it and it looked kind of creepy.
The vast majority of people flying out had no objection to the body scanners.
Don't slow down my flight. This protest has been cooked up by people that are spending Thanksgiving at home.
Yes, where are you spending Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving with the family. And
Where's your family?
Right here in Rhode Island.
So you don't have to get on a plane?
No, I mean, like, if I could understand about the travelers, I understand, but you gotta remember, civil liberties is more important.
Badandi and his gang believe the scanners violate our Fourth Amendment rights to privacy. He says they're harmful to your health and a waste of taxpayer dollars.
People really need to step up, say, hey, what's more important? Let me get to my family's 5 minutes earlier, or let me say, hey, let me take an extra 5-10 minutes out and get the
sometimes if everyone would have done this, it wouldn't have been a matter of 5 minutes. It would have been a matter of missing planes and days and time without your family. Is it really worth that?
Oh, absolutely.
On his flyer, Badandi quotes Ben Franklin saying, anyone who trades liberty for security deserves neither liberty nor security. Well, most passengers don't feel that way.
I'd rather not get on a plane with someone who's dangerous, and this is going to help us get rid of those people. And I don't know. I think it's kind of crazy that people are making a big deal of it.
A big deal was not what happened here at TF Green Airport today. Actually, it was pretty slow. It was supposed to be the busiest travel day of the year. The lines weren't very long. People got through very easily, and it looked like just an ordinary morning here at TF Green. So if things go as well in the air as they did here this morning, then travelers should have had a nice trip. Reporting live at TF Green, Shannon O'Brien, ABC 6 News. Shannon.
On some of the other problems that travelers may face today, this year could be even more difficult for flyers thanks to those controversial full-body scanners and pat-downs. In fact, there was a small protest over all of that at TF Green Airport this morning, and NBC 10's Katie Davis reports from there now. Katie?
Well, Frank, it has been pretty smooth here this morning. The only exception was that small group of protesters that you mentioned. We have some video of them we want to show you from around 11 o'clock this morning. You can see it's a group of about 3 or 4 young men. They were gathered in one area of the airport. They were asked to move to a different area. They had signs protesting what they called the naked scanners. They were told they could stay and continue to protest as long as they fill out a permit to do so. They'll be allowed to stay outside the airport for the rest of the day. But again, other than that, very smooth this morning. The airport tells us the longest wait that they saw at the checkpoints was about 5 minutes. They also tell us that as far as those full-body scans, very few people have opted out of those and chosen the pat-downs instead. Only about 0.02%, not 2%, but 0.02%, about a dozen people in all from the hundreds that have come through this morning. So no major problems here. Again, that one small group of protesters, but they are protesting peacefully outside of the airport in a separate area from the security checkpoint. Live at TF Green, Katie Davis, NBC 10 News.
Developing right now, the biggest travel day of the year is underway amid security controversies at the nation's airports. Live look now at TF Green Airport in Warwick, where organizers have called on travelers today, here and everywhere, to protest the use of full body scanners by requesting a full pat-down. It's dubbed National Opt-Out Day. Now, we found a handful of demonstrators along with travelers inside the airport this morning protesting those full body scanners.
That's rather intrusive. It really is. And they say they can't store the images, they can't print them, they can't transfer them, but they can do all that. It's in the training manuals of the scanners themselves. And they also subject whoever's going through them to completely unnecessary radiation.
Now, airport officials say the scanners are safe and the images are erased as soon as they're taken.
And we've got limited time here, and I can barely get the light bulbs changed around here, much less, the hundreds of phone calls a day, people having their children taken by the government, where they can quantify what's happened, or illegal aliens robbing them or whatever, and the government won't help them. But send us the information, Lori. Dan in Rhode Island, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex, how you doing? This is Dan Bedandi from We Are Change, Rhode Island, and Truth Radio. We were just hosting a rally at TF Green Airport in Providence, Rhode Island, and my cameraman got physically assaulted. We got it all on film and everything else. We got physically assaulted. They told us to put the signs down, the cameras down. They kept threatening us. And when the mainstream media came over, they quickly dropped, what they were doing, and they walked away from us. And when the mainstream media, after they did an interview with us, right away they physically pushed us off the airport property. Like physically. They pushed us in the back off the airport property.
Okay,
naked bodies going to...
So there's protests going on all over the country. We know that. And who was shoving on you? Who was physically going after you?
Not the airport police themselves, but the directors, the head people of the airport police. The state police were fine. They didn't bother. The airport police were standing around us like we're a bunch of terrorists. And the two directors, the suit guys, they pushed us. Physically pushed us off the airport property. They're putting their hands on our cameras, telling us we can't film, and we have a case law right here that says freedom of expression on private property. I get the case law. It's on freedomforum.org, and it's free expression on private property. It's a case law that gives us the right to protest on any property that serves the public. And
well, absolutely, there is case law because it's quasi-public, because taxpayer money was used to build it. They just say that it's private, and they do this at community centers, you name it. Well, get that video up as soon as you can to YouTube, because this is the hottest news story right now. It's a real issue. People are concerned, and so if people wait a week or two to put the video up, it won't have as big an effect. That video, everybody out there, I know there's protests nationwide, of the TSA thuggery, of their attempt to violate your First Amendment. You need to get that up on the web right now, my friend.
It'll be up by tomorrow morning, and we did manage to reach out to some people, and we did make a difference, and people opted out of the scanner. We passed out flyers, we had huge signs, and they were telling us we can't have it. They also, you got to get this out, right? They told us we have to fill out a paperwork, right? They want no more than 15 protesters. They want every bit of our information, date of birth, address, and everything, and we're limited to what we could say. Limited, we can't...
No. They turn it right into a privilege. It's like New York saying you got to have a permit to own a gun 50 years ago, and now they just don't issue the permits. It's all made up. It's all a bunch of baloney. Get the video up now. Great job. We'll be right back with our guest. Stay with us.